Imagine this. You've got a painting hanging in your house. It's been there for as long as you can remember. A beautiful, snow-covered landscape that your mother loved dearly. It's not just a picture, it's a piece of your family's history, a window into your mom's cherished memories of skiing in Switzerland before she came to the United States. You've always thought it was special, but you have no idea just how special it truly is. This was the exact situation for one lucky guest on PBS's beloved show, Antiques Roadshow. She brought in a painting by the Austrian artist Alfons Wald, hoping it might be worth something. Maybe a few $100s, a couple thousand if she was really lucky. What she got instead was an appraisal that left her, and everyone watching, completely speechless. The moment everything changes. As the guest sat across from expert Alan Fausel, she recounted the painting's story. It was more than an object, it was a memory. Her mom, born in Europe, loved skiing in Switzerland and kept the painting on her bedroom wall to remember those wonderful times. It was a sentimental piece, a daily reminder of a life she cherished. Fausel, a seasoned art pro, gave her a brief history of the artist Alfons Wald. He explained that Wald was a unique talent who trained as an architect and was friends with major Austrian artists like Gustav Klimt and Egon Schiele. He was one of the first artists to focus on skiing paintings, making his work incredibly distinct and sought after. He then delved into the specifics of the guest's painting, pointing out its exquisite details. This one would probably be around 1935, he explained. What's interesting is that in this he's able to have this bright white against the deep shadows here, and also he does this scene a number of times over and over again. The painting, titled Einsamer Berghof, or The Lonely Mountain Cabin, captures a quiet, serene scene of a person and child on a snow-covered retreat. Fausel highlighted Wald's use of impasto, a thick, built-up application of paint that gives the work a rich, textured feel. The big reveal. With the history lesson complete, it was time for the moment everyone was waiting for, the valuation. The guest, still emotionally connected to the painting's sentimental value, was clearly not prepared for what came next. If I were to put an auction estimate on it, Fausel said, his voice calm and deliberate, I would put it at $200,000 to $300,000. The guest's reaction was pure, unfiltered shock. She clapped a hand to her face, a mix of disbelief and surprise washing over her. But her first words weren't about the money. They were about the unexpected shift in the painting's identity. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, it was such a nice picture to just sort of have around. It was an incredible, heartwarming, and hilariously relatable reaction. For her, the painting wasn't a potential fortune, it was just a beautiful, comforting piece of her home. The idea that it was now worth more than she could ever have imagined seemed to change its very essence. It was no longer just a family heirloom, it was a serious asset, something that would need to be treated with a whole new level of care. More than just a number. This viral moment wasn't just about a painting's high value. It was about the emotional connection we have to the objects in our lives. We often surround ourselves with things that tell a story, pieces that remind us of people we love, places we've been, and moments that shaped us. This guest's reaction resonated with so many viewers because it was a perfect example of what happens when sentimental value and monetary value collide. The shock wasn't about being rich, it was about the simple, comforting presence of a beloved object suddenly being redefined. The Alfons Wald painting is beautiful, and its high value is a testament to the artist's talent. But the real treasure in this story isn't the money. It's the memory, the family history, and the priceless, heartfelt reaction of a woman who was reminded that some things are far more than the sum of their parts. She went on the show with a family painting and left with an incredible story that will be shared for generations. What's truly incredible about this story is that it's not just about a lucky find. It's a testament to the fact that beauty and value can exist in our homes, hidden in plain sight. This painting, which had been a quiet companion for decades, was suddenly thrust into the spotlight, not just for its monetary worth, but for the powerful story it tells about art, family, and memory. The guest reaction reminds us to look at the things we own not just for what they are, but for the stories they hold. It's a beautiful reminder that a picture is never just a picture. It's a legacy, a memory, and sometimes a life-changing surprise.